Greetings from St. George Jacobite Church, Melbourne. There were 200 people attending a seminar on mental and physical health. At one point, the speaker told the group that they were going to do an activity. He gave each attendee one balloon and told them to write their name on it. Then, the balloons were collected and moved into a very small room. The participants were then asked to go into the other room and were given 2 minutes to find their balloon. It was chaos. People were searching frantically for their balloons, pushing each other and running into one another while they grabbed a balloon, looked at it, and tossed it to the side. At the end of the 2 minutes, no one had found the balloon that had their name on it. Then, the speaker asked the participants to go back in the room, pick up one balloon at random, look at the name, and return it to its owner. Within minutes, everyone had been reunited with their original balloon. The speaker then told the group, "This is what it's like when people are searching for their own happiness in life. People push others aside to get the things they want and they believe it will bring them happiness. But the real happiness is in helping other people and working together as a community." Philippians chapter 2 verses 3 to 4 reads, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourself. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others." 1 Kings chapter 17 verses 10 tells us about the story of Elijah and the widow of Zarephath. Elijah asked her for food and water as instructed by God. The widow was planning to end her life as well as her sons with the bread made from the last handful of flour in their jar and the oil left in her jug. Yet she gave the bread to Elijah. Because of her compassion, Elijah made a promise which is inscribed in verse 14. "For thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, the jar of flour shall not be spent, and the jug of oil shall not be empty until the day that the Lord sends rain upon the earth." And she and he and her household ate for many days. Here the widow gave everything she had to help Elijah. In the book of Mark chapter 9, we can see the disciples were bickering with each other over who is the greatest. When Jesus asked what they were discussing, they kept silent. Jesus explained to them that if anyone would be first, he must be last of all and servant of all. The life of Jesus teaches us that if we want to be great, we must be willing to serve others, think of others before ourselves, and put others' needs first. The apostles were no different from the other Jews who thought that authority is the way to greatness. Jesus corrected that wrong notion by showing it the way he lived. He came not to be served, but to serve. The way to greatness is through service to others. Let this Lent period bring us closer to God by being compassionate and helping others. Thank you.